Hello students, welcome back. After covering all the very important and basics about computer networks and protocols and all the reference model, now I will be starting with a network management tool reference, and I'll be covering here a few important network tools. I'm starting with the ping, that is called as packet internet grouper, and it is a network tool that help us to determine the system's availability. So if we want to see if the system or any network device is available, it's live or not, then we can determine that using the ping command. It is a network layer tool and typically works with the protocol ICMP. Let me just now start my terminal and then I will just show you here. So I'm just clearing it here. So simply let's say we do ping google.com, and you see here reply is coming. That means it helps us to determine that website is available. We are able to hear back, and you also see here 3 packets transmitted, 3 received. So that means no data loss, and it is showing us here minimum, average and maximum time it took to reach to the website. That was minimum was 23 millisecond, 25 millisecond is max average, and 26 is max. And the difference between minimum and average is the what called as here mdev. So you see there that is 1.2. so this help us to determine the latency, that how much latency, how much time, how quickly our network host, network resource or website is responding back. And we have different options that we can use here. Like let's say with ping I can use -c, that is count. So let's say I want to send three ping tests to my website or network host, then that's it, it's send here 3 ping tests. You want to send some specific data packets, let's say 500, then it will now send 500 bytes of data to the server. So that can be done here, just to see like how the latency is impacted if there are heavy bytes are sent to the server. So that can be done here. Even sometime if you want to just hear back the sound, so if I use A, then we will be able to hear the sound here. So that is audible. So like every ping, it is just giving a short beep sound. So this was a brief overview about ping. Netstat is the next in the list, and it prints the network statistics like network connections, routing tables or ports which are open actively, or even if not active, still if they are existing on the server, you can determine that using netstat. It is very important tool and very helpful to determine which service is running, which port is open on the server, and very helpful for troubleshooting as well. So I will just now show you few commands here. And netstat, let's start like netstat, and I will use -l. I will do more here so that we see here screen wise. So L here is like it will be now showing us the listening ports. So you see here all these are the listening ports with the protocol type UDP, TCP, TCP6, everything. So it's showing everything. Now you can just keep pressing enter, and you see here all the services which are listening here will be displayed. Same way if we do now let's say n, then it will show the numbers. So now you see here the numerical value. So n stands for numerical value. Let's say we are more interested to know the IP address, then we can use n here. Let's say now we are not interested in everything, we only are interested in TCP, so then you use T here. So you see here only TCP. So now it is only showing TCP protocol. And since we have covered what TCP protocol is or what TCP is, I hope you know now what we are talking about. Otherwise, please listen to my previous videos, the previous chapters in the same series, and that will help you to understand and determine. And you can even also do sometime, let's say, for example, we want to look only for 53, which is DNS port. So you can even do here grep, and grep is a search function. This is something I have covered also in my Udemy Linux Administrator course. Do check my Linux Administrator course, and more details are given in the description. So here you see, now I just filtered it, and here the listening port for TCP only, in numerical value, and you see here 53, so we get here the desired output. Same way, let's say if you want to look for if HTTPS is open, you can filter it like this, or if you want to check for port 80 is open, you can filter it like this. So if we are not getting any output, that means that particular service or port is not available. So this was a overview about it. And one more thing I want to add here is, if you want to know more about these tools, simply do man is a manual command on Linux, and then you simply do netstat. You see here all the options, relevant options I already have explained, but if you want to learn more about it, you will see the description here given in detail. Same way you can do this for ping. So that was the overview about these two tools. A couple of more tools I'll be covering in my next chapter. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this short practical overview about these two important, basic but very important tools. And see you in my next chapter. Thank you very much.